Alright, it is 5:15 in the morning. Check-ins are done, bags are packed, and we are going to get a pro card. Right, babe? Yeah. It's time. We're through TSA and we just ordered coffee and of course had our entire lives searched in our bags because we have about 18,000 pounds of food. But next stop, Newark. We are in Newark and getting our bags and our rental car, and then we are heading to Teaneck. We gotta get a lift in. I have a little bit of cardio to do, and then it's just chill vibes and food up for the day. So we are in the rental car, and I need a microwave and a lot of things, but that's okay. We're getting it done. We're at the room. I'm gonna get unpacked, but the ultimate weekend for a show hack is getting a room that has extra space and a kitchen, because truly this is a freaking lifesaver when you are traveling on a show weekend and then you just literally have to fill the fridge up and buy some dish soap and sponges, and you have pretty much everything you need if you come prepared. So your excuses don't fucking matter. To do in-person check-ins with my coach. Luckily, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away, and then I'm going to fuck to good. In grass. There's no grass in Florida. Gonna get wet, and definitely haven't seen a sprinkler in 3 years. Well, in-person check-ins went really good. James was really happy with how I looked and really didn't have much feedback on my posing other than something really minor, and so cool to see him in action after all these years of following him and watching the athletes he puts on stage. Feeling really good. He said that I will be pro this year, which is really fucking cool. So now it is just up to the judges and who shows up, but feeling good, and I've come a really long way mentally in the past 4 weeks, so that's pretty cool. But I told Connor, as long as I'm in a first call out, I will not spontaneously combust, but fingers crossed for a pro card. All right, we are awake and gonna go head over to my coach for in-person check-ins here in a few. We're one day out. fuck? What? What? Will you quickly take a picture for me? Because I don't think seeing anyone.
Yes. Do something. I gotta sit. You want to force your foot?
No, no.
Much closer. Much closer. Right there. 1 second. Okay, again. Yeah, that's the right chain. Right there, yeah, baby. Oh shit. Oh, that's cool.
I have to stop crying every time I check in.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So that's insane. You guys can't even tell how good that is on here, but I promise. Okay, so this is insane.
Yep. Hold that. Too much shadows. The front looks dope.
Fucking shredded glute. You see it?
From the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter's yelling at me because I shave like a maniac, but
She shaves like she's trying to take off the top 3 layers of her skin
What
with
if I
every
am?
hair follicle.
what if I am? Then I'm gonna be smooth as a baby's bottom. I don't know why I get yelled at for everything around here. Literally carry the entire family on my back. But
Whatever.
we are walking up to the host hotel, and I have an in-person check-in now. It is 6:30, and then I'm gonna shower and get my life together and shave off the top 3 layers of my skin. And then I have an in-person posing session with my posing coach at 10, and athlete check-ins are from 2 to 6. So not a crazy busy day, but a bunch of little tasks. And I have a big child to take care of, so he's a baby. He can't handle my prep brain. If he can't deserve you at your prep brain, then he doesn't deserve you at your highly caffeinated and sugar coma fun self. He's a puppy. He's a good puppy. Our dogs could never. Coco Loco is the name of the coffee shop that I got yesterday, and it was
Doesn't open
fire.
until 7:30.
These people are trying to kill me.
Whatever else.
We'll have to catch up on TikToks for 10 minutes because
Yeah.
God knows we have 3 months worth.
700 of those to listen to.
So. Let's get caffeinated. This place is so cute. I came here yesterday and I freaking loved it. They hate us. Also, something that's made me much more successful as a competitor and like with just packing is having organization with all my stuff. So I bought a bunch of these little bags, and I know like my show day makeup stuff is in one, my like my makeup and that kind of stuff, my camera stuff goes in a different one. So I'm always just looking for my one bag, and I'm not digging through a ton of shit. So little travel, not just bodybuilding hack, because that's been a game changer for me. love to show look so much, so. You know how sometimes you just like really need to lay on the floor? I fear that that's where I'm at. I've been up since 5. It is 5 and prejudging is just barely, or I'm sorry, finals is just barely starting, and prejudging didn't end until like 4:30. I didn't think I had my camera all day, so this is the first update you guys are getting. It's tucked away under a bottle of honey. So, my instructions this morning were weigh yourself every 90 minutes if you are below a certain weight. I guess I could tell you guys because it doesn't really matter. If I'm below 116.8 to eat, I've had 12 meals. So my body's flying through food, which is, you know, on one hand phenomenal, but I'm going to be honest, if I see another grain of rice ever in this lifetime, I might die. Pro, I get cashew butter with the rice, so it's like a treat. But the 2 girls that are looking like they're going to beat me just have a lot more muscle, which is okay. Connor has been reminding me that I did not pursue an off season, honestly, ever, as a bodybuilder. And after my last prep, I went through a giant health phase because my labs were awful. And then I went and did like some hybrid athlete training for about 1.5 years. So it's not like I was like intentionally building glutes or shoulders or anything. I was just kind of hugging my body around and doing a lot of like WODs. So to even be in a top 3 is phenomenal. I'm obviously not like pumped, but there's a lot to be proud of. And the rebrand from where I was in Miami, where I like literally was going to quit bodybuilding, to even just being here today is a win. And I got to know some of my teammates, and some of them even live in Florida, which is awesome. So I'll have some friends, and I've met some wonderful people backstage, which is really cool. So it's all good vibes. In terms of food post show, to be honest, it wasn't until like 25 minutes ago that I even tried to find something nearby. I've just not been food focused. I'm on Retatride, so that helps. The reason we ended up putting me on it was not for really like fat loss purposes more than it was for hunger. My food did get really low and I was pretty far out when it was low because my coach likes to reverse us into the show. So it was just like I was looking forward thinking like, oh my god, how am I doing 12, 13, 16 more weeks of this? I'm unwell. And it was a game changer. So I'm always happy to come on here and answer some questions about why and what that looks like, but it's becoming such commonplace in bodybuilding, which is pretty cool because it's just another tool in our tool belts to make us better. And not to say do it healthier, but Retatride does have some benefits that some of the other GLP-1s don't have for like inflammation and whatnot. So it is really cool. It's cool to see the industry making that shift, which obviously wasn't really a thing a few years ago. So yeah, the things that I'm focused on right now is my DoorDash order that has an electrolyte drink and a Coke Zero. And let's see, a bowl of pineapple. Those are the things I ordered. My friend Sam, one of my teammates, and me were talking about what we want to do for dinner, and she's like, sushi or burger? And I was like, I would do sushi any other day, but if I see more rice today, I'm gonna hurl. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a burger. It is the 4th of July, so hopefully we get some fireworks, but yeah, I am due to weigh myself again here soon, like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, as much as another meal sounds tasty, I don't necessarily want it, but my stomach is growling and I can feel my body just flying through everything. So I am going to be heading down to the venue here soon. Masters Wellness is starting to line up, it sounds like, and only top 5 are doing routines tonight. So it'll go kind of quick, which is nice. We fly home tomorrow night, so the plan is to train tomorrow at probably Powerhouse Saddlebrook, which is where we trained yesterday or 2 days ago, and then we have a flight like later in the afternoon. I think we get home around 6, and then that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do from here forward, to be honest. I don't think I'm done competing, but I do think I'm gonna take an off season and just put on the size that the other girls at BB today had, so that I can come back and not question, like, is it going to be enough this time? My glutes did end up leaning out, and you know, they're denser than I honestly expected them to be, but a little bit more muscle will never hurt, especially if I decide to do a pro debut right out the gate, because then I'll be teed up and ready to go for it. So I am just excited, and even though it, like I said, it's not necessarily what I wanted, I feel good. Saying that we look like dirty sewer rats, but we've door dashed so much, and as we know, hotels are really just like, oh, you're not gonna have garbage ever, so we are little trash piles. But guys, we did it.
Show me I don't need no money, don't need